Hey boys, welcome back to some spin bowling career mode, taking on New South Wales Blues in round 5 of the Matador Cup here. And we're going nicely. We're going pretty well. I didn't see where I wasn't even watching, or I didn't even look to see where we were on the ladder, but we are taking a very strong New South Wales outfit. They've got Steve Smith there, obviously Mitchell Stark, Hazelwood, Nathan Lyon. It's a strong outfit. It's going to be a tough game, honestly. They are stacked, and that's sort of the way the game works in this career mode. Is obviously in real life the Australian players don't really play in first class cricket. I mean, they can go back and play when they're not doing internationals, but usually they don't. Maybe a couple fringe players do, but in the game here, obviously, when they got nothing on, it's just, they go back and play for the states, and it's a good and a bad thing. I think overall it's good because it makes these games probably a fair bit more exciting and a bit better competition. So I think it's actually pretty good as we work that one away there. Nice little dab onto the leg side there. Peter Neville keeping, and just a nice solid little shot. As you see though, 1 off 7. We I think it was on Reeks the previous over. We could not get laid bat on ball. Finding it very tough early in this game with the bat, but just trying to stick it out. Maybe try to attack the spinners when they come on, because the bowling attack I was having trouble with on Reeks. Probably not the guy you would think. Probably the one bowler you would try to go after, but I don't know, just could not lay bat on ball. We did just lose Kawaja, unfortunately. He was going along very nicely. Last I saw it was like 60 off 70. So now it's the two young guns, Wildermuth and Insane here. So hopefully a nice partnership. Has a beautiful drive through the covers there. It's cut off by the fielder, but 9 off 17. Mitchell Stark is now into the attack and bowling some pretty serious heats. But a nice on drive, picking up a good 2. Yeah, just struggle this innings. We're just really struggling to lay bat on ball. Can't really pick up the easy runs. The bowlers are doing a nice job of just keeping us pinned down. But I just trying to be patient. Like I said before, just trying to stay patient. The short ball were quite difficult with Sark bowling pretty quick. Now we are 14 off 30. It's like I said, it's a struggle. But that's a good little shot. We should pick up a 2. Good running. Should get us home. Stark with a pretty decent throw over the stumps. A little tight in the end there, but yeah, that's how we got to play. Just work the singles. Try to look for those 2s because the boundaries are not flowing. But that's a nice shot through the cover. We haven't timed it. Once again, it might trickle over the rope, and it does. It actually went a little better than I thought. But yeah, just the timing was off this game, but pushing through the difficult periods. Wildermuth is going along nicely, so, doing some good stuff here. And that's right there. That's probably our first real good shot of the game. Just charging on Reeks. Like I said, I was struggling against him earlier, but I sort of was like, we gotta do something here. We gotta do something. We're going into the 40th over. We can't just take up too much of the strike. We have to be a little bit more aggressive, I think. It'll probably work out in our favour, because I feel like just blocking and trying to work the singles will probably get us out anyway. So trying to put the foot down a little bit, and that's another nice shot through the covers. Attacking on Reeks, his pace has dropped off a little bit, so a good chance to get some runs. So now 34 off 44, picking it up quite nicely, and that is a nice shot. Getting to it on the full, and I thought it was going for 6, but it just bounces over for a 4. It was just a really good shot. It was a perfect ball to charge. They got a bit of an interesting field. They got a close man on the onside, and I think they got a deep long on as well, or wide on. They was really trying to get the screws on, but we're starting to hit some form here. That's a good shot, and that's going to be 4. Just a powerful straight drive there, straight past the bowler. And like I said, hitting some form. So we're 44 off 50, approaching our maiden 50 in this career. It'd be nice to get it. And that's going to do us no harm in getting there. Beautiful shot, flicking that one to the leg side, Another boundary, so 48 off 51. We've picked it up nicely. Wildermuth has gone along nicely. We're into the final 8 overs and we're 228, so this is a really good platform to have a bit of a go. And that wasn't a bad ball by Enriquez, actually. It was the in-swinging Yorker, but we've, got enough on it. It's actually gone for 4, and, playing into a bit of form, so even it was a good ball, but we've hit it for 4, so, a good platform to attack now. 7 overs, or a bit over 7 overs, so that one a big inside edge, and it's going to the rope here. The fielder comes across, tries to bat it down, but it's going to go for a 4. That was a bit of luck, but man, I love the edges in this game. They're so much more realistic. It's trying to go for that big drive, but a big inside edge, and it goes for 4, so, we'll take it. A bit of luck going our way. As another outside edge this time, we were trying to pick the run rate up, and getting a little streaky, but we're picking up runs at the same time, so, things are going our way with the bat this game. We could have been out quite a few times, just struggling to lay bat on ball, but we pushed through the tough times, and we got a chance to really go on with it, potentially pick up a 100, as that one I think hit the man in close, actually. So move on to 61. Wildermuth is going along nicely as well. And now that right there, we have nailed Mitchell Stark. He's banged in the short, 150 Ks, but we're seeing the ball very big now. And I thought it was going for 6, but our play just does not have the strength to really get over the rope in this series so far. So 65, just working that one, trying to go for the big shot again. Pretty much now, I was just pinning the ears back, just going for the big ones. Wildermuth has gone nicely. And right here, though, we charge the bowler, and Reeks is finally going to pick us up. He's bowled pretty well. We did target him a bit, and just a clean outside edge. And, we got a bit lucky before with the edges, but this time it does carry to the keeper. They did have a slip in, so not a bad position. But the keeper does good work, get across, take a nice catch in front of the slips fielder. So that's a good innings, though. Chris Hartley coming in, looking to finish this innings out, and I think we did alright. I don't think we got to the 300 mark. We're now bowling. We've got 299. Wildermuth 76 not out. Brenshaw 70, and we got Aquaja got a few good starts. No 100, but everyone chipped in. So a good solid innings, and 3 for 114. We picked up obviously a couple of newish batsmen to the crease. They must have been going pretty well here. It's they're probably on track for this pretty big run chase. It could be a close game. Obviously, Steve Smith, the big wicket, is out. Ed Cowan must be out as well. I don't know who the other one is, but that one's flicked to the onside. I thought for a second there might be a fielder there for a sneaky catch, but not to be. As looking to finish this first over off, and it's a bit of a trend. Our first overs generally are pretty good in this game. We are only going to concede 2 runs, and we haven't picked up the wickets as I would have liked in this in the shorter formats here, the Matador Cup. But we've been bowling well. I feel like things might turn for us. I thought it was a catch right there, but it's one of those times where it's just banged into the pitch. A bump ball. But Ben Rohrer, Curtis Pattinson, a very nice partnership. That one is flicked off the pads beautifully by Pattinson. That's going to go for 4. And it's looking a little dicey. 3 for 198 now. But Ben Rohrer, the big wicket, is going to fall from us. 57 off 59. He was the man in form at the moment. But just a well-flighted delivery, just a little bit of turn. The pitch isn't doing too much, but he's just flicked it straight to the man. The field actually did a bit of good job there to come in, take the catch. So Enriquez is now in, a solid all-rounder. But if we can expose the tail, this game, we're probably still in the box seat. But they only need 100 runs the last 14 overs. It's still a big task, but they're definitely on track. The wickets are dangerous, but that time Enriquez going for the big shot. He is going to pick up a couple there. Good work out on the boundary to stop it for a couple. Good fielding actually. But the throw, I talked about this last episode. They really need to just make the throws more powerful. Fielders don't throw it and it rolls along the ground. They throw it and it comes in quick. I sort of wish they just could make it just more powerful. But this one, Enriquez just going inside out, over point. That was a big 6, so probably the first over they've really targeted from us. But nonetheless, still good bowling. 4 for 242 into the 43rd over. It's going to come down to the wire. Pattinson on Reeks, 2 danger men. But into our 8th over now. And we're going to pick up the big wicket of Von Reeks. Definitely, probably the more dangerous out of these two. Can hit a big ball, but just, you know, the bit of pressure. Obviously, the run rate is I don't know what they need, but it must be up there. And just looking to play that one over the point fieldsman, but he just didn't get enough of it, and we pick up our 2nd wicket. Peter Neville now into the crease. A very good play in his own right, but a fair bit of pressure on him early here. He goes for the big shot early, picks up a single, but this is pretty good stuff. Curtis Pattinson, you know, if we can get him, then, you know, the game is probably ours. But 2 for 32, we're starting to pick up a wicket, and it feels good. It feels good to pick up the wickets. It's not fun bowling 10 overs with like no wickets, so it's nice to get a few. Obviously got a few runs, so the confidence is sky high in this game. And we're bowling pretty well. The pitch, as you see, the ball is like not turning much at all. It must be a bit of a belter, this pitch. There's like no cracks. It looks pretty flat. But this time we change the angle, and it's gonna bowl in between the legs. Curtis Pattinson, the huge wicket. That is a game-changing moment. I just changed the angle. It was a pretty decent ball. He's gone for well, not a big shot, but just a flick off the pads. Just yorked him, and it's gone a couple of bounces off the pads here. Look at this behind the camera. It came off his front pad, off his boot, and onto the stumps. That is a huge wicket. They needed 48 off 28. That is definitely doable with someone like Pattinson, who was, you know, 70 odd. I mean, now it's going to be tough. Mitchell Starc can hit a ball. Peter Neville, but two new batters into the crease. Just pretty much have to go from word go here. I thought that could have been our 4th wicket, but it is going to be a boundary. So well played there by Starc. Just placing the gap nicely. But 3 for 40. You know, I wouldn't say being costly. It's still been pretty tidy bowling, but probably targeted me a little bit more this game. But we have picked up 3 wickets, so it's very, very nice. Hopefully we can pick up a couple more before the day's done. I'd love to get a 5-fer. But Peter Neville this time is going to hit a beautiful shot over cover this time. Look at this field. They need 34 of 17. Our last over. We go up for this one. No edge there. But Nathan Lyon's in. And I didn't change the field to this. I just came on for this over. And they put the field on. We're putting the pressure on poor old Blind here. And I thought, we'll keep the field like this. We could lose the game doing this, but, you know, we're bowling pretty well. Nathan Lyon is struggling there. I could not believe that in carry to the man. Burns in close. We've had him in all sorts. Can we pick the big wicket up of Nathan Lyon? He's a very dangerous batter. He's actually not too bad. He's coming in. He's coming in pretty early in this game. He's up the order a bit in the New South Wales side. But our last ball here, Nathan Lyon is finally going to get one away. He's going to pick up the boundary. There was plenty of room, but I thought we could get him. So, you know, the game's still on. We're definitely in the box seat, but hopefully we can snatch this win. It's been a pretty good game, especially for ourselves. We win by 9 runs. We didn't do it easy, but it's a solid win. We pick up man of the match, our first man of the match, I think, and 349, 66. Very solid performance. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.